Hello, Vyse91 here, and welcome back to Let's Play Skies of Arcadia Legends. Last time we made it through the Dark Rift, and now we are on the other side, ready to see what lies beyond in the eastern part of the world. And I've opened up the world map here because we haven't seen it in a little while, and I just wanted to give you a perspective of what we are looking at here. Here's the Dark Rift. This is where we came through. Esperanza is right here, so we kind of came through this area and out the other end. And now we're on the eastern side of the Dark Rift, and you see how far the Dark Rift stretches across the entire world. And actually it kind of bends around and it's over here as well, so it really has a large expanse here. So it cuts off a lot of the world, and we're about to explore this entire area and see what it has in store here. So we're going to see if we can find Yafutoma today, and I'm right here on top of the Vyse's nest, which is the discovery we found at the very end of the episode last time, and I'm going to use this as a point of reference to find, or try to find, my next discovery here. I think the next discovery is kind of... the next one's... it's really hard to find, actually. It's in a northern direction, straight past this rift, and it's kind of in the northern direction, northwestern. I think it's... I can't remember if it's northwestern or northeastern of where the Vyse's nest is, but it's somewhere in this area, so I'm just tapping A like crazy, just kind of swerving all over the place, and hopefully I run into it soon. But we have a scene first, a cutscene, so I guess I got interrupted. Hey, do you hear anything? I mean, besides the wind. Now that you mention it, I can hear something. I'm not sure what it is. What? Are we being ambushed? Look at that ship. Oh man! They're just firing away. What the? Ah! They just came out of nowhere and attacked us. They're probably not used to getting visitors. It looks like we're gonna have to take them down. Battle stations, let's go! Well, yeah, we're not just gonna not fight back. Alright, so immediately we're thrust into battle against a Tenku ship. Unlike your primitive ship, our vessel can fly at high altitudes. Behold the power of the East! Okay, well, we'll see. Okay, so I'm going to fire a cannon there and just kind of get some spirit here. Maybe I can fire the Moonstone cannon next round, that'd be nice. I just want to get some damage in this turn. But if you notice how much higher of an altitude they are flying compared to us. Now these guys are very mobile, they're very fast, and they can reach altitudes that we can't even touch. So there's some rounds where we won't be able to fire our cannons at them because they'll just be out of reach. But we can fire on sea turns. It doesn't do a lot of damage though. Maybe they were guarding? Yeah, okay, they were guarding. I was wondering. I was like 2,600 damage from Vyse firing a cannon? Yeah, I thought it should have been more than that. Okay. And they can use a little bit of magic as well for Sally. Nothing too serious though. We can take a bunch more hits and not have to worry about it. It appears that Yafutoma ships can climb to great altitudes. Our cannons can't reach them. Vyse, our cannons may not be able to, but I'll bet that our torpedoes can. We should try firing those as often as possible. That's not a bad idea there, Reka. Kind of sucks that we didn't get a chance to fire the Moonstone cannon. I'm not really sure what hinges on that kind of outcome, but anyway. So, just like Aka said, I'm not really going to focus too much on firing cannons or sub-cannons, but I will fire this torpedo. And just kind of, I guess I'll do a little bit of repairing. I'll do a little more focusing. And I'll guard that last turn. I'm just going to chip away a little bit. And I'm going to try to set up an attack next round and see how that goes. It's an odd looking ship. I mean, it kind of looks like it's very flimsy. I mean, you would think just a couple cannon shots would demolish that ship. I mean, that ship's smaller than the Little Jack was. Well, it packs a little bit of a punch. Now, see, if we try to fire right now, we wouldn't be able to hit it, just because it's way up in the air, and we're not even close to up there. Now we can hit it with the torpedo, and they may have been guarding again. No, they weren't. It just didn't do very much damage. Well, they're beating us right now, which I am not happy with. We'll see if we can turn things around this next round. Alright, so we got a little chance for a cannon there. And we will use a torpedo. And I'm going to... Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll just use a torpedo there because what I'm going to do... I'm going to use an apple wax. And then I'm going to heal up a little bit at the end. And next round, I hope to do some damage as well. You know, it wouldn't be a bad idea because they're using a lot of spell attacks. What you could do, and they're using another one here, and what I might do next round, actually, you could cast Solenis on them, which will completely negate every magical attack they fire at you. For 2 turns. I think Solenis only lasts for 2 turns. I may actually do that next round. I kind of wish I would have done that earlier on, but, you know, that's okay. Alright, that's better damage. 13,000 from those 2 cannons. That's good. And they're still fighting away. Looks like their sails are made out of paper. But you can kind of tell already, just by the look of that ship, and by some of the other ships that we saw during that cutscene, that it looks like there's a very Asian influence into what this area is going to be like. That should do it. I mean, come on. But you can tell it's a very Asian-looking, Asian-inspired ship right there. I mean, between just the way the sails look, the colors. That'll be reinforced a little bit once we hopefully find Yafutoma. I mean, just the sound of Yafutoma sounds like it could be of Asian origin. And even this giant wall that we're fighting, that is the backdrop of our fighting arena. Oh, really? Was that enough? Okay, good. I was going to be pretty upset if I had 2 cannons missed and it was hanging on by a thread. Okay, so... Alright, so we get a pyro bomb and a crystal ball. Crystal ball is just... I think you can sell that for a decent amount of gold. What do we have here? Tenku flagship, the Yin Yang. Yeah, it's okay. More Asian influence there. What appears to be the enemy's flagship is approaching.
Wow.
There are 2 boats. No, 1 boat. No, there's 2, I think. Looks like they're planning to board us. All hands on deck. Okay, so we're going to see these guys face to face. Alright, so it's kind of interesting here that we're giving control. Lawrence is taking the helm because he's the helmsman here. And Pinta's hanging out over there. I'm going to talk to these guys. I'll take it from here. You better hurry up and get on deck. And Pal's over there running around in the corner. Enemies are trying to board us? Oh no, we need to prepare for battle. Yeah, well, are you going to fight? I didn't think so. Vyse, the enemy's preparing to board us. We need you on deck fast. Yeah, okay. I won't talk to Fina. I'm just going to go. Alright, so what you got to do is just head out to the deck. I'm not really sure why it makes us run out here, although I am glad that it doesn't make us run out here every time we're in a battle, like outside or a random battle or something like that. That'd be pretty annoying if we had to make this journey every single time. Alright, out here to the deck. I guess it gives you time to make preparations if you want to. I guess that's why it does that, but I'm not too worried. Westerners, we've been waiting for you. Who are you? My name is Zhao. My name is Mao. It is our mission to collect 1,000 swords. So, you must pick one of two choices. Surrender and give up your weapons, or die and we take your weapons. It is up to you to decide your fate. We're not gonna surrender, come on. We can take these guys, we're gonna fight. How about we kick your butts and toss you overboard? Besides, you guys are unarmed. What can you possibly do to us? If that is your decision, then we must kill you now. Wow, so Bruce Lee twins here want to take us on. Alright then. Okay, so these guys can be a little dangerous, but not too much of a threat. There's Zhao and Mao. They're both blue element because they're from Yafutoma. Yafutoma is under the blue moon, so we're going to stick with yellow. And focus with Vyse. I'm going to focus with everybody. And I'm going to throw a Lift of Might on Vyse. I could use Justice Shield, and well, here's Ernagun. Maybe I should have used Justice Shield, because this will hurt quite a bit. But maybe I'll use Justice Shield next round. I probably should have used it here, but that's okay. I just kind of wanted to get a leg up right away on Spirit Points. And okay, Mao didn't use his special attacks, so that's good. Actually, I'm going to change over to purple, now that I think about it. Purple does really good against blue as well. I'm going to do that. And use Pirate's Wrath on Zhao, why not? And I'm going to use a Sacred Crystal on Enrique to heal him up a little bit. Focus, and I'll use Justice Shield this time.
Let's try this.
I just realized I don't think we've seen Enrique's first special move yet, Royal Blade. I'll show that a little bit later on. I'm not, you know, it's not too big of a deal not seeing it yet. Man, Zhao's using Ernagun again. It is not time for me to die, thank you. Because I have Incrum and Justice Shield on, so your pitiful attack only does 459 damage. And you're down in one hit, so ha! Alright, so I got 11 Spirit. I'll just focus with Vyse and guard with everyone else, and that'll put me... Okay, so here's the other special move, Tatsumorotu. Kind of a flurry of punches and kicks. But nothing too bad if we got just a shield or a guard on. And I'll leave this in because we haven't seen it in a while, so. And down goes Mao.
I'm glad everyone is okay.
Me too. Alright. And we get a move area. Westerners, you are stronger than we thought. We must report this to our commander. What? They just jumped off the edge of the ship? Are they crazy? Oh. Wow, that's still like a really unnecessarily dangerous move. We rule the skies of Yafutoma, and we are known as Tenku. Westerners. We shall meet again. Goodness. And look how high their ship can go. It's incredible. Wow, how can they fly so high? Blue moonstones hold the powers of wind and water. The Yafutoman ships are powered by these stones. By harnessing the power of the wind, their ships can reach altitudes that we can only imagine. Well, looks like we chased them off for now. We should try to find Yafutoma. I agree, Enrique. But first, we got a couple discoveries to find. But now that we've fended off the initial threat, we can get back to doing that. Oh, wow, that was right here. That's great. Oh, I'm so glad I found this. We have found the Spice Island. A small remote island where a pure spring nurtures a wide variety of herbs and spices. The water in the spring has medicinal value due to the abundant herbs nearby. Perhaps this beautiful garden is the true fountain of youth. Wow, there are so many herbs and spices growing here. I've never seen so many in one place before. It's amazing. This place truly is a treasure island. But we really shouldn't disturb the island too much. Yeah, I suppose that if we took too many of the seeds and stuff that the trees might not be able to grow back. But I'm sure it would be okay to just take a little bit, right, Vyse? I swear, Aka, you and you're just a little bit. Alright, we'll take something with us. And we received the Spice Kale, which will do nothing for us now, but we will need that a little bit later. It's for a side quest item, so let's take a look at the map. We're going to head pretty much directly east, because there's one other discovery I'd like to go ahead and grab. And if you noticed in that fight against the first Tenku ship, when we were fighting against it with the Delphinus, there was this giant wall in the back, which kind of has homage to the Great Wall of China. And here we have found the Guardian Walls. A massive fortress built by an ancient Yafutoman king. Rather than as a form of defense, the walls were said to have been built so that lookouts could spot enemy ships before they got too close to the city they were trying to defend. It's kind of interesting. That makes sense, you know. Alright, we got a couple new enemies here. We have a Jellicra, and a Golooper, which is the blue looper. And we caught them by surprise, so I'm going to see if I can guard and do a rain of swords on these guys before the looper runs away. But it runs away, and this rain of swords is just going to hit one thing. So this Jellicra actually has a decent amount of HP, so a couple of regular attacks probably won't be enough to do the trick. Yeah, see, it has somewhere around 500-600 HP. Of course, if Vyse hits it with anything, it's going to be dead, but
that was easy.
yeah, not too bad. Alright, so you can catch some more fish here if you want to. And they're kind of all over this area. Kind of cool looking too. Alright, so let's see, where am I going here? Oh, here we go. Here's what I'm looking for. Alright, so here is the front gate to the continent of Yafutoma. And we have automatically found the Yafutoma. Ancient legends speak of Yafutoma as a mythical land to the east, covered in gold and populated by a proud, polite people. Cut off from the world by dangerous currents, it has developed a distinctive culture, first discovered by Vyse the Blue Rogue. Well, probably discovered first by the people actually living here, but we'll ignore that fact. So, alright, there's some ships flying around, but even though we got a little bit of a hostile welcome to begin with, these guys won't hurt us. Who are you guys anyway, and how do you manage to stay in the air with their steel ships of yours? I know who you are. You're Westerners. I've read about people from the West. You're the first Westerners that I've actually seen. Yeah, alright. So actually, there is one more discovery that I'd like to find. I think it's on this little piece of land right here. Okay, we got... I think this is a new enemy. Yeah, a Grost. So we got another new enemy here. I don't think we've seen those guys before. I could be wrong. But alright. We're going to do a Lambda Burst. That should be able to be enough to take down the Grosts. And... yeah.
That was easy.
That was pretty easy. Quick and easy. One round battle. Alright. So nothing too terribly difficult again. Alright, so I think it's on this piece of land right here. Yes, we have found the Deers. I love this guy. Look at it. Once upon a time, there was a gentle creature called the Deers that lived in the forest. The villagers believed that getting kicked by the Deers would make them rich, so they chased him around until he ran away. Yafutoma fairy tale. It's kind of like a donkey, deer, moose hybrid kind of thing. That's one of my favorites, I gotta say. That's one of my favorite discoveries around here. Alright, so we found what I wanted to find. And Yafutoma is right in front of us. So I'm going to go ahead and save real quick before I enter. And let's go. Let's see what Yafutoma's got. Wow, it's gorgeous. Look at the water. The water is so clear. It's beautiful. I wonder where we are. Huh? We got a little welcome party here for us on the docks. Wow, that ship is so huge. Are those Westerners? They dress funny. Hey, look, their hair isn't black. I wonder what they eat to make their hair that color. My hair is really going to stand out over here. Yeah, I'd say so. Invaders! Why have you come to Yafutoma? Uh-oh. These lands are protected by Mount Kazai and the Blue Moon. Under the sovereign reign of Lord Mikado, invaders will be punished.
Ooh.
Yafutoma? Is this really Yafutoma? Yes, you have invaded Yafutoman lands. he's like, yeah, you invaded us. We did it! We did it! We're in Yafutoma!
Yeah!
Well done, Vyse. This will be recorded in history books. How dare you invade our lands! I shall strike you down where you stand. Wait! Don't attack them! Visitors, our primary responsibility is to defend Yafutoma. Please forgive our rush to arms. Lord Mikado has said that he would like to speak with you. Please, if you would come with me. Lord Mikado? I suppose that he is probably the king of these lands. We should follow him. Alright. And look at this. Yeah, this is definitely Asian influence here. This really gorgeous looking environment here. So, you came from the land where the sun sets. Welcome to Yafutoma. My daughter Moegi has always been intrigued with the West, haven't you, my dear? Yes, Father. Please, I would love to hear all about your homeland. And if there is anything that we can do for you, just ask. Sure, but I don't want to be too much of a burden. King Mikado, as an advisor in the royal court, I must say that I am opposed to the idea of foreigners entering our lands. Foreigners have only brought us disaster. We must cleanse them from our lands immediately. I agree with my father. The Westerners can only bring us trouble. We should dispose of them at once. Oh man, you talk just like, what's his name? Alfonso. Dispose of them? Come on. That never works with us. They are our guests. We must welcome them. They can teach us a great deal about the West, and there is much we can teach them as well. But I would like to know why you have traveled to Yafutoma. We're searching for the moon crystals to prevent our enemies from using them to destroy the world. Wow, that's the most concise explanation you could have given. But I kind of like it. The blue crystal. I think you are referring to the jewel that has the powers of the blue moon. The object that you are searching for lies underneath Mount Kazai. Here in Yafutoma, we refer to the object as the Magasphere. Mount Kazai is considered by our people to be a holy mountain, and deep within the mountain lies an azure-colored jewel. Our ancestors passed the jewel to the successors of the throne. After the cataclysm, the jewel was sealed inside Mount Kazai. An azure-colored jewel? Vyse, that has to be the moon crystal. At one time, Mount Kazai was a volcano, and there is no known way inside. The Magasphere has been lost since the days of the old world. If you were to retrieve it for us, we would be eternally grateful. So, the Magasphere is at the bottom of that huge mountain? Leave it to us. Don't worry, we'll get it back for you. Alright. So, we got to meet the Lord of the Lands, King Mikado, and he seems to like us pretty good. My apologies. I did not realize that you are persons whom Lord Mikado wished to see. However, since it is my job to protect the state and restore order, I beg you to overlook any offense I may have caused. I must say, it is quite scandalous how much skin your apparel leaves exposed. You Westerners must really be shameless people. That is, I mean, perhaps shameless was rather too strong of a word. I beg you to overlook any offense it may have caused. So he had to apologize twice to us, I guess. This land of Yafutoma is a beautiful country of countless islands, large and small, lying beneath the blue moon. Oh, visitor from the distant west, may you taste our bountiful water and breathe our clear, crisp air to your heart's content. And when you decide to go to Mount Kazai, please make your way to the ship parts dealer located down near the Waterfront. I have already spoken to him about escorting you folks to Mount Kazai. Alright, so we can't go back in here. I'm very sorry, but the king is busy at the moment. Please come back at another time. Okay, but there is a moonfish over here. Just hanging out. It's a really cool little area here. There's even like a flamingo, not flamingo. Well, I guess they could be flamingos. Maybe. Let's see, you know, some birds kind of hanging out over there. And back this way is a guest house, but we will visit that a little bit later. We're not going to worry about that right now. And right here, that's interesting. They're using blue moonstones as fuel for these flames. That's why the fire is blue. It must look pretty at night. Alright, so really awesome looking place we have here. So here's like a little magical lift that'll take us back down to the rest of the islands of Yafutoma. And here we are at the entrance. So there's a bird here. This is a kokita. Cluck, cluck, cluck! So we have a choice of actually what to say here. This has no relevance to the swashbuckler rating, so feel free to choose whatever you want. I'm going to choose looks tasty. This bird looks rather tasty, don't you think? Looks tasty! Looks tasty! My goodness, it's mimicking you. Don't you go teaching it any naughty words now, Vyse. Looks tasty! Looks tasty! It's kind of funny. Alright, so let's see. Where do I want to go first? It's actually a good question. I am going to go over here first. So there's actually there's a bridge you can cross to get straight across here, or you can go the really long way around. There's actually a restaurant right there, but you can't get to it from this bridge, which is kind of odd. There's only one way to get to it, which I'll show you later. Hello, you must be one of those Westerners I've heard about. It's really true that you don't have black eyes and hair, isn't it? My dream is to bring lots of Westerners like you to this country as tourists. I want people from all over the world to see our picturesque Mount Kazai. So you see they kind of poke at the stereotype there that most, if not all, Asians have black hair and black eyes, but, you know, whatever. There's a little pavilion up here, but nothing too much of interest there. And so if we talk to this guy right here, hey, it's a foreigner. Step right up for your tub ships. You can get on and off at a dock. Okay, so we can actually ride this little tub-looking thing. which has incredible speed and movement, considering that we're just paddling it, you know, with Vyse there. But okay, there's a couple things that I'm going to need this for. The first of which is over here. I'm going to come all the way back over here because there is a lever right here that we can turn, and it will put this bridge up in the air so that we can actually get past it, because there's a platform right on the other side with the treasure chest. So let's go back to the tub and get back in, and we're going to go get that treasure. Alright, so let's hop off here. And inside the treasure chest is another moonberry. Alright, so I think we have 5 now, actually. Alright, so the only way to get to that restaurant is actually with one of these little tub ships, but we're not going to go there quite yet. There's a couple other places I'd like to go to first. So I'm going to hop right back off, but I'm going to need that in just another moment. But for right now, I'm going to head back this way, and there is a cham somewhere over here. Here we go. I'm going to go ahead and use that so it doesn't end up like last time when I completely forgot I even had it. Alright. Hold on one second, my phone's vibrating quite a bit from a group message, so hold on one second. Okay. No, I don't want to practice sailing. I don't care if I can't sail a tub ship. Prince Dago will never come back by himself. Hold on. Prince Dago will come back by himself just fine, even if I don't go searching for him. Come on, hurry up and get in. You said you practiced sailing in this tub ship. If you can't even sail a tub ship, you're never going to be able to help search for Prince Dago. No, so there's a prince, but we didn't get to meet him. We just got to meet the king. And the princess, I guess. Princess Moegi, I think her name was. Okay, so this is the item shop right here. It actually has like a nice little river coming through it, which is really cool looking, actually. Well, my, what can I do for you? Alright, let's see what you got. Thorn. Okay, so she has saccharine crystals and saccharin crystals. Oh, and she has Rizalant crystals. That's really good, actually. And magic dews, which, man, she has a lot of good stuff. Actually, I'm going to go to the weapons and armor shop first, because there's probably more things I want over there that I'd be more interested in. But actually, if you go through, this is actually a door here. If you go through to the back, there's a treasure chest that has 3,000 golds. That'll actually help me in my shop endeavors. So let's go to the weapons and armor shop first. See what it has to offer here. Come right on in. What can I get for you? Alright, so let's see what Jata has. A Syrian blade, which is only a +4, but you will need this for something later, so please buy it. Also a Yin Wing. That'll be good for Aka, and a Blade of Slumber. For Enrique, that'll put enemies to sleep sometimes. And we got some armor upgrades. Let's see here. I think I'm going to get one of these for Aka. Going to get a long rope for Enrique. I won't bother getting one for Fina. She's in pretty good shape, I think. Only +4, it's not really worth it. A couple accessories. Not too interested in that stuff, so I'll pass. And leave. Alright, so let's go back and get some items. And I think I'm going to get just a few of kind of each item, I guess. I'm not going to get a whole bunch because there's still a ship parts dealer that I need to visit. So I'm going to get, you know, maybe I'll get 5 of those. I'll get a couple more magic dews, and I'll get a few of these too, just because I will probably need those later. Well, hopefully I don't, but you know, I probably will. And, that should be okay. I don't have a ton of money right now. And if you still remember, I had to pay Brabham and Ismail 100,000 gold to start building up my base, which is what they're doing right now. But that will be money well spent, believe me. Alright, let's hop back in the tub ship, and there's actually a couple more areas that you can explore using this thing. So if you come down the stream here, there's a bridge that you can go underneath and a waterfall. Now, it looks like this would be the edge of the map, but you can actually ride this waterfall down to another area, which seems really dangerous. So, okay, you can come off right here. There's a couple little oh, I got turned around a little bit right there. There's a couple little houses right here. I don't think there's much going on here. No, no moonfish, no chams or anything. But there's a couple houses. There's a little girl and her mom that you can talk to, but there's not much going on here. She has little, like, smiley faces on her little ribbons or whatever is hanging off her shirt there. Princess Moegi has really been down in the dumps lately. I wonder if it's because she's worried about her brother. Goodness me, why am I rattling on to a visitor from abroad who I've only met for the first time? Please pay no attention. I mean, you could talk, I'm a talker, whatever. I talk to everybody. You know, sir, my big sister spends all her time worrying about how our princess is doing. It's kind of cool that you have a little stream coming through your house, too. That's like a really cool feature. It'd be kind of annoying if you accidentally, like, dropped something in there or fell in or something, but, you know, it's really kind of soothing. There's another little house with a coquita. Food! Food! Oh, you're hungry? Well, I don't have any food for you, sorry. What's this? It almost looks like candy inside this small bottle. You should have taken some. Maybe not. That might not have been a good idea. Alright, so if we come over here, there's a lady working on a house, it seems. Oh, you must be the Westerners they're all talking about. I'm Corral, the best builder in the country. So what do you think of our town? I bet you don't see such fine structures in your country. So we have a choice. This actually makes a difference for what we're about to see in a minute, so we're going to agree. You're right about that. What a difference between seeing something and only hearing about it. You've really got a fine-looking town here. Do you really think so? Well, it sure warms my heart to hear you say that. Say, maybe I should go back to West with you and visit your country. I could probably show you Westerners a thing or two that would really amaze you. Hey, what are you going to do about this place then? It's still under construction. Not to worry, this is my own house. It was getting pretty old, so I decided to remodel. Well then, it's decided. I'll go back with you to your country and build all sorts of things for you. Incidentally, I have a sister named Urala. You might want to give her a holler too. Alright, so Kerala has joined our crew as a builder. So that's great. And she said she had a sister, Urala, and her sister, wow, that was actually kind of cool. So there's like little ducks swimming in the pond here and like fish jumping out of the water. That's kind of neat. Alright, so if we come back up here, there's a little platform that we can hop in. And this will bring us all the way up here. And this platform actually leads to another area with a tub ship and another waterfall that we can drop back down to the first area. So if you come down this waterfall, like that would break my legs. That's a 20-foot fall, 30-foot fall into water, and you're in a wooden tub. Anyway. Oh no, I need to get back in here because I need to go to the restaurant. That's right. Okay, so Kerala's sister Urala works as a server in this restaurant right here. Alright, so let's hop on out and see what's in here. It's kind of a cool looking place. Oh, please come in. What can I get you? Looks like they have waitresses in Yafutoma too. I'm sorry, we don't have anything like that on hand. You misunderstood. We were talking about you. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was what you wanted to order. Don't mention it. We're the ones who should apologize. We're in a bit of a rush right now, but we'll come back some other time, okay? Alright. Thank you for coming in. Say, are you by any chance Kerala's little sister? Yes, I am. But why do you ask? I thought so. Actually, Kerala's decided to join the crew of our ship as a builder. We're wondering if you might be interested in joining our crew too. Me? But unlike my sister, I'm not good for much of anything besides cooking. Cooking is a perfectly fine skill to have. How would you like to join our crew as a cook? Sure, okay. If my sister's joining too, are you sure I qualify for the job? Of course you do. You can make us all kinds of tasty Yafutoma dishes. Well, I'll really do my best. Thank you so much. And Urala has joined our crew as a cook, and Urala is probably one of the most useful crew members we can have. Because, as we go to the page here, sorry Polly, but you're going to get the boot, because if we look at Urala, if we use her in the crew command, she will max out our spirit points, which is super useful. So I'm going to make Urala active, and I'm actually going to... I'll keep Marco active too. I was going to think about swapping over to Robinson because of that, but that's, you know, I'll keep that. Alright, so you can talk to those people inside if you want to, but I'm going to go ahead and head on and progress. Alright, so a couple more crew members, and we have one more place I'd like to visit, and then I'll call it an episode. Actually, if you come, this is the back side of the weapons and armor shop. If you open this door here. Hey, this door isn't meant for customers. Okay, sorry. If you want to buy something, come around to the other side. I mean, why can't you just, like, just show me stuff from there? I mean, whatever. You're lucky I already bought stuff, but... Alright, so this is the last little area in Yafutoma here. Yafutoma. I got one! I got one! I got one! Don't talk to me now. I've got to land them this time. For fish that taste as good as sashimi, you have to go into the water. I'm going to catch me a few and have them for dinner tonight. Okay, so that guy's really wrangling a large fish there. Alright, so this is the ship parts dealer here. I understand that you wish to go to Mount Kazai. Lord Mikado has commanded me to escort you. Before departing, would you like to buy some ship parts? Let me know when you are ready. We can start anytime you wish. Alright, so we actually have the option to proceed to Mount Kazai. This guy needs to bring us because we can't access it from the Delphinus. So if you want to go ahead and proceed with the story, you can now. But I'm going to buy some ship parts and then save, and then I will go to Mount Kazai. So we have the Yamato Spirit, which is just a nice little cannon here. I'm going to go ahead and get this and replace the advanced cannon. And we have two sub-cannons here. We have one that has a limit of 3 and one that has a limit of 2. So what I like to do is I like to have two sub-cannons, one with a limit 2 and one with a limit 3, a torpedo and a cannon. That way I can use the limit 3 sub-cannon. If I have enough spirit points, I can use the limit 3 sub-cannon to fire for 4 turns. The limit 2 sub-cannon to fire for the next 3 turns, the torpedo to fire on the 3rd turn and hit on the 4th turn, and then the regular cannon to hit on the 4th turn. So on the 4th turn, I have 2 sub-cannons, a torpedo, and a regular cannon hitting all at the same time. That's just the setup that I like. You don't have to do that if you don't want to, but that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to set that up now. I'm going to have to sell some stuff because I'm running out of money here. Which, yeah, let me do that now. Sell some of these cannons, I guess. Alright, I'll probably need to sell some more stuff. Okay, if you look, there's this Magilex idol that you can sell for 25,000 gold, but I'm going to need to hang on to that for a little bit. And here's all the artifacts that Civil and Bane was guarding. starting with the Rune of Ill Omen. So every time you fight him, you gain an artifact that's worth 1,000 more gold than the previous one. So we fought him 5 times and have 5 artifacts. But I'm not going to sell those just yet either. I'm looking, where is it? I'm looking for, here's what I'm looking for, the crystal balls. We can just sell it. We don't need to keep these. They're there just to sell anyway. And let's see, I could probably sell a couple of those things. I need to keep the floor heater enhanced kitchen in. Well, I don't need to keep that, I don't guess. Let me see what this gets me first. I need the 5-inch cannon here. I need the serpent torpedo. Put that there. And then the Blue Hind figure and the Yafutoma alcove. The Yafutoma alcove is another luxury item that I'm going to need to buy, so I need, let's see, I'm going to need 12,060 gold. And then he has some items here, but I'm not too terribly interested in them. I'll get a few of these just because. Sorry guys, my voice is kind of going out a little bit. This will have to be the last episode of the day that I'm recording. Excuse me. Okay, so I need 12,000 gold. Alright, let's see what I can sell. I can sell this, I can sell the cannon, I can sell the road figure, the Pyron figure, the engine cover, I don't need that. I don't need the bore-up kit. That should be good. Alright, so this will get me the Blue Hind figure, which is a huge upgrade over the Pyron figure. And the Yafutoma alcove, I'm not going to equip this, but I will need this later. So that leaves me with a whopping 531 gold. Yay! Alright, but that's good. Alright, so I'm going to leave. Oh, so you don't want to go to Mount Kazai after all. Well, I'll be right here, so if you decide to go later, just give me a holler. Alright, well I am going to go, just not just yet. I'm going to go up this path. This leads out to the docks where the Delphinus is. So if you want to explore the area a little bit more, you can hop back in the Delphinus and go from here. Our little ship is right there, so you can do that if you want to. But there's also a save point right here, which I'm going to use. And let's see, I think it'll be right here. The inn in this area, there's not really an inn, but that guest house that was behind Lord Mikado's little palace, that is where you can go back and sleep. And I believe there's a save point in there as well, so if you wanted to sleep and heal up, you can go back there and do so. But for right now, I'm just going to save. And I'm going to call that an episode, and next time we are going to proceed to Mount Kazai to see if we can get our hands on the Blue Moon Crystal. But that's all for today. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you join me for next time as we tackle Mount Kazai and continue our search for the Moon Crystals. So until then, you guys take care, and I'll see you all next time for more Skies of Arcadia Legends.